Welcome back to the Jagged Edge. Javal, how are you doing today?
I want to kill myself, so nothing else has really changed. Same old, same old.
Speaking of killing ourselves, I think we have a story to tell about first 6 weeks of Jacksonville Jaguars football. It's Halloween. I think it's only right we have spooky scaries at night around the campfires. So here's the tale of the 2024 Jacksonville Jaguars as of January. God, I wish it was already January, October 18th,
Can we fast forward
2024.
to January, please? And thank you.
It was July. It was a cold, not cold, it's Florida, a hot summer day.
That's the scary part, just how humid it was.
The Jacksonville Jaguars go into the team meeting and they have a surprise visitor. It was the owner, Shad Khan, who walks in and gives a speech to everybody, coaches, players, front office, about expectations going on to the 2024 season. This is the best team the Jacksonville Jaguars have ever assembled. Expectations are high, and I hope to see success throughout 2024. Months later, we are 1-5, morale's low. Everything that could go wrong. And I know I got his quote wrong, but he basically said this is the best team this team has ever built. And as we all know, that's fucking bullshit.
Oh boy, can oh Shad, what were you cooking?
The best team, this the best Jacksonville Jaguars team ever assembled, guys. This is the best team we've ever assembled. Shad Khan said so.
John, are they beating the Patriots Sunday?
Hold on, let me fix
I
my headphones and I'll answer that question.
oh my goodness.
You said, are we beating the Patriots on Sunday?
I have this terrible feeling they're going to win on Sunday when nobody wants them
Oh,
to win.
absolutely. I was
And
gonna say they are 100% winning on Sunday. That's a John guarantee. You know how Charles Barkley has his guarantees? This is a
unfortunately,
John guarantee that the Jacksonville Jaguars will make our suffering last for another week, and we
they're
won't
going.
have it easy out. They're just gonna keep giving us false hope until they can't give us false hope no more.
Why do we root for this team, John?
Um, I don't even know if I'm honest. I shouldn't even wear the hat, but I feel it was like it's
I didn't
still a
want to
cool
wear the
hat.
hat. Yeah, the hat is cool though.
Yeah. Shout out DTWD Originals. If you go to tailgate, cop a hat. They're cool people. Better than spending money on this football team, but I already spent 4 figures, so I'm already in too deep.
Yeah, John, I was gonna say you're out here, you got season tickets, so
I'm
you're
in too deep.
supporting this foolishness.
Yeah, for better or for worse. Maybe I should just put my tickets on resale. I never like doing that, but maybe I just make some money back
You
before.
deserve it, man. I think that the funniest part is how, the whole timeline. We won the Colts game, they go to London. Everybody's feeling pretty good. I thought, okay, great, we won. And then I thought they're probably gonna lose next week. I just thought it was gonna be in a close, annoying lot. Nope. They just got blown out. Game was over by the third quarter.
And
Cisco
it's not like they
getting
had their
put by
chances
halftime.
too. It's like they
Gabe
just
Davis
had
dropped
to
another first half. Gabe Davis dropped another touchdown. And even though he had two touchdowns to end the game, I think someone said he had
garbage
the worst
time.
19 point the worst 19 point fantasy game of all time, which is kind of true.
Could have had more if you had hands, Gabe.
But
This
they're just
scary.
between another year. Honestly, I didn't even watch the game. I had a feeling they were losing, so I was out watching because I normally play soccer at the parks and
Mhm.
that time anyways. Honestly, do I want to sacrifice something that gives me enjoyment to go watch Jacksonville Jaguars cause me pain? No. So I didn't watch it. I still was in pain just from seeing the score,
Yeah.
seeing people
I was
crap
scheduled to
on
work.
Trevor.
I was scheduled to work 9 to 6 that day, so I got to see like the first drive when I was setting up something for work, and then I saw the Gabe Davis drop, and I was like, "All right, that's gonna be the game, isn't it?" And lo and behold, once I go on work break, I checked my phone. Okay, we're down by like double digits at halftime. It is funny because like, okay, maybe they got something, and then they fumble the first play in the second half, like a 20-yard dot from Trevor's Evan Ingram, that he fumbles the ball. It's like, oh God, like please kill me at that point.
I
But it
just
is what it is.
To me, there's the frustrating part is that the whole team is bad and Trevor gets most of the blame, despite the fact that he's one of their better players. And I get it that as a quarterback, you're going to get blamed for, if the offense isn't well, that's defense has been. How was Ryan Nielsen good in Atlanta last? I'm so confused. Atlanta's defense had no edge rushers, and he still made it work. And here with better edge rush talent, I mean, the defensive line hasn't really taken over any game yet. I mean, they'll have good players who'll have good games, but in terms of D line as a whole taking over, they haven't done that. I mean, the Browns offensive line was banged up at week 2, it's still banged up, and they had pressures, but they weren't able to take over the game. The secondary is just safety's just been bad. I mean, Antonio, he might get that. And on top of that, so it's week 7. Week 6 suspension. They think, okay, Gibson might come back. Nope, Gibson's still suspended. They don't know why. They don't know when he's coming back. So in terms of the safeties, I mean, they're pretty much just stuck with the starters. And even if they benched Antonio, I mean, do we really think that Dewey's going to play that much better in the spots they're putting him at? I mean, no offense to Dewey. I mean, he's a good sub package third safety guy, but when he was starting at safety, he wasn't good either. So I think fans are saying, "Oh, when is Dewey coming back?" I mean, I think it might be a small upgrade, but I don't think you're going to see elite
It's
safety
not a
play.
substantial upgrade.
Yeah, I mean it's a small lateral move at best. I mean, linebackers, Foyer's been big. Devin Lloyd just dude, I had a Bears fan just tag me, "Hey, what number is Devin Lloyd?" That's how bad he was. I just said, yeah, the Bears are just attacking. I mean, dude, Cole Kmet was going off, and the
Nick
one bright
Chog over there.
the one bright spot is Ventrell Miller, who's not even playing full time. And if Ventrell played full time, he would get the curse of the Jags and just be bad, or he'd probably get hurt somehow. So
Go Gators, I guess.
there's
Not
just
really, but
there's
go
no
Gators, I
bright
guess.
spots on this team, man. The only bright spot is BTJ, and even then, they don't throw him the ball enough.
And then he dropped a touchdown anyway, so it was just less wonderful. Even it affected him on Sunday.
It's just so all this negativity, all this doom and gloom. They're beating the Patriots, aren't they, John? I don't want them to beat the Patriots.
They're gonna
Just
beat the Patriots on Sunday. Rookie
But it's not
quarterback.
even going to be a blowout win where they say, "Oh, we might be back." It's going to be a Colts game again, where it's going to be going to be a close win with mistakes that they still win, and they say, "Oh, well, we got to win," and then they're going to go right down to earth when they face a good team again.
Green
So,
Bay back in Jacksonville. I mean,
because if Doug comes home, 2-5. He probably will be fired right away. He'll probably be fired pretty soon, but at least he'll come home off a win. If he leaves London 0-2, losing to
he
a
might
one
be
and
cooked
five team,
finally.
I mean, it's just the team just looks so. I saw a stat where the Jags since 2023, so the start, basically since Press Taylor was given the offensive keys, that they've ranked first in drops and dead last in yards and
After the
yards after
catch.
the
Yeah, I
catch.
saw that today too.
It's just they play everything on hard mode, and it's just I just I, I don't even think it's just play calling at this point as much of it is just a scheme thing. Just whether it's Doug or Press calling plays, I think Doug is a better at calling plays. But even when Doug's calling plays, there's just there's so many mistakes. There's no it's a definition of playing a game on hard mode and the rest of the league is playing on different difficulties sometimes. Because the good coordinators know how to make the lives easier for the quarterbacks. And so the Jaguars, they just say how the Jags are the definition of we want harder battles game after game. And it's just
Raise my rent every single year. Let me
it's
grind
just so
more for no
frustrating,
reason.
man.
Like
I don't
there's
know.
nothing there's nothing positive to say when there's no answers in sight. So
Dude, I'm convinced they're never going. Three things need to happen next year. If these things don't happen, they're just good. They need to fire Trent Baalke. I don't care who they hire as coach. If they don't fire Trent, everything's going to stay the same. I mean, I haven't been as critical as Trent this year, but the
You
roster's still not
gotta
looking.
just get new
This
faces inside the
this free
organization.
agent class also kind of stinks outside of Mitch Morse. I mean, Darby's barbecue chicken outside of a few games. Gabe Davis has just been very
Bad,
done much. Eric Armstead, the pizza bear
bad.
ball. I mean, just Savage. I mean, it hasn't really done much, but he
He's
hasn't been
been okay. He's not.
he
He's
hasn't played
tolerable.
that
Yeah,
much, so it's not
but
even he
he's
hasn't had
been
a full.
okay. Yeah.
So just they need to fire Trent. They need to fire Doug. They just do a full. They need to just reset everything. Let's do
That's
reset.
the thing though. Shad Khan, since he's been the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, has never done a full reset since he
It's
hired
just
Dave
bad.
Caldwell and Gus Bradley in
But
2013.
it's just
He hasn't reset the
if
organization
if
since.
you keep Trent though, how many head coaches are going to come? I'm not saying they'll be able to get a desperate head coach, but at that point, it's going to be Trent's third head coach career or third head coach attached to him. The last two didn't work out well. This last one's failed spectacularly. So if you're a head coach, you're a first time head coach, roster is not bad, but you're going to go sign your wagon. I mean, there's going to be someone desperate enough, but the search is going to take longer because they have Trent. And the search should take long regardless, but it should take long because they need to get the new GM and then get the new head coach. And I mean, if they don't do a full reset this year, I don't know what. And that's why I want them
They'll
to.
never do a full reset if they didn't do it after this
And then
year.
yeah, just fire Trent, fire Doug, change the uniforms, and then I might if they do all of those three things coming into next year, then I'll say, you know what, I'll at least be able to see. But even if they fire Trent and fire Doug, but keep these same boring uniforms, I'm still going to be just so. I don't know what are they waiting for to change the uniforms? I mean, it's
They could
very
have done
clear.
it a long time ago. That's the thing,
It's
though.
it's
There
very
was
clear the fans prefer the new uniforms. I'm pretty sure the players prefer the new uniforms.
I
The
mean the
throwback,
throwbacks. No, yeah,
yeah, I mean
they
the
just
throwbacks,
oh,
the throwbacks sell more than the current jerseys. People were still wearing the throwbacks even they weren't wearing the jerseys. That's why they brought them back in the first place. So it's just
It's an easy money printing scheme.
I just want to fast forward to February when they announce if they announce that they have a new coach and GM. I mean, coach for sure, but GM just that's all I bet. Just
I'm hoping, man. That's
uniforms and the GM. That's it's just as fans. I mean, we're just tired. And that's the worst part is every fan I think is well, okay. Most fans are rooting for a loss. I feel because they want Doug to get fired. They can just say it. We care about the draft, so they're probably going to win. I mean, the Patriots obviously aren't a good team either. They're also 1-5. So this is just a full time tank bowl right here. I mean, if Doug loses this game, he's not coming back to the States. He's not coaching. I the only I want Doug to lose, but I'm not gonna. I kind of still want because we play Philly in 2 weeks after this. I still want Doug to play in Philly, but if that doesn't happen, I'll
we're
blame.
not playing on prime time either, no
Oh
matter
yeah,
what
it's for sure
happens.
getting flexed out. Thank the good Lord.
Yeah, I know.
I do not want another primetime game until we change uniforms. Unless we wear the throwbacks on primetime, then just keep it. So, but John, my friend, is there anything you want to say before we just are just ranting on this pair of
It's like
pile of
no
crap?
thoughts. Like I was at work watching the game. I see everybody complaining. Like everybody that I know, like friends, my family, everyone just like despises this team right now. And it's hard not to despise this team.
Oh, that's why
I
they're
got
going to beat the Patriots by a field goal, and they're gonna be thinking
my
everything's
for my
great.
aunt's sake and her boyfriend who traveled to London just to watch this stupid football
Oh
team
my!
play football. I hope they win, but other than that, there's no incentive for me to root for a Jags win. I also just want to win because it feels I want to feel something, but even the temporary pain is not, or the temporary release of pain doesn't help the long term plans for
Bring
this
me the
team.
number one pick again. If you're gonna be bad, be the worst. That's all I care about.
Travis Hunter,
The
you
season's
are
already
a
dead,
Jacksonville
so
Jaguar.
Travis
Like
Hunter or trade down for an offensive line.
you are a Jacksonville Jaguar.
That's all I care about. I'm so serious. John, why do I have to pick this team to root for?
It was your decision too. You're from South Florida, buddy.
I can
This was
I
your
mean,
decision.
yeah,
I was
it would have
born
been
here in
it would
Jacksonville.
have either been that I was this close to being a Tampa fan and I would have had much less, but I wouldn't have met you, so that's the only thing I appreciate about it is that even though
The people around this team make it better, the fans, but the organization makes it so hard sometimes to wear black and teal proudly because it's the best. It's like some of the best looks in all of sports, like any sport in the world. Jags black and teal is like undefeated, like color combo, black, teal, gold. It's like perfect, and then still we're just dog shit.
yeah,
I've been
we'll
slumped
see
here in
the
my corner because it's like what am I supposed to do, man? Like I can't even focus myself to just be normal when talking with this team. It's just that disheartening and depressing and all of the above.
and just this is why I'm so upset that they're probably going to win. I'm sick to my stomach. They're gonna win.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even sound well. That's not good.
I just want at this point, I just want to fast forward to January. Or at least just something you watch for Brian Thomas highlights. And even I think it's the worst part. They're gonna win a game and Brian Thomas is gonna I don't even think he's gonna go off this game because it really just depends if Christian Gonzalez travels with Brian Thomas because he is a really good corner. I mean, he's even in his second year, he's already been handling some of the best receivers. So if he's on Brian Thomas and he's gonna get 4 targets a game and I have to they're gonna try to force feed Gabe Davis again, I'm not having it, John.
Um, okay, realistically, let's be realistic here. How many more games are the Jacksonville Jaguars winning this year? I was talking this with my dad, and I we have a pretty good like layout for the season. I feel like
Three. The thing
three
is,
in
the
total.
schedule just okay. I want to
It's
say
pretty brutal.
the schedule clears up, and once we get to December, I just between the Packers, Eagles, Vikings, and Lions, at best they win one game. I mean, maybe that Eagles game. Even then, I mean, in Philly, I don't think Philly's probably the worst team there, but even then, they could still beat us. I mean, Texans at home, curse. So yeah, we're getting blown out. I mean, just literally the only thing that scares me is December because I could see them winning every game in December. The hardest one there is probably the Jets, and even then, I
They're
think the
probably
Jets.
losing to us because we're wearing our throwbacks because that's just how
Yeah,
the
we're
universe
also wearing the
works.
throwback.
The universe will empower us for a win
So
because we're
yeah,
wearing our
they're
throwbacks,
going
I
to
think.
lose. They're gonna lose every game that they're not wearing the throwbacks in, except for maybe this Patriots game, and even then, that's a maybe. I no, I actually want them to lose every single game except the ones wearing the throwbacks in, and they're gonna look at it and say, "Huh, wow, what a crazy coincidence."
We're not gonna
Yeah.
do it.
They're gonna be three. They're gonna be 3-14, and then all their wins come when they are the throwbacks, and they're gonna put up their best offensive game. Their just best game total are gonna be when they put up the throwbacks, and they're gonna look at the throwbacks and say, "Nah, we're good. We don't need to wear them."
This is a 4-win football team at the end of the year. We're beating New England. We're splitting with Tennessee, and then we're gonna beat the Jets just because we're wearing the throwbacks. That's legit my prediction
I'm
for the
going
rest
to
of the
that
year.
Jets game, so
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna win
bringing.
that game too. So that's the three
I mean,
that I
they
see
they
winning
could
the
beat
rest
the
of the way.
Raiders though. They could beat the Raiders.
Yeah, but this team, it's gonna be Minshew back at quarterback, and he's gonna win just for shits and
Oh
giggles.
my goodness, yeah. It's gonna be he didn't play for the he's not playing for the Colts, so he'll actually be able to play well. I mean,
That's just like a stupid game where, oh yeah, we might win five. You're right. God damn it.
I think
I
six is
totally
that.
forgot the Raiders are that bad too. They're gonna want to get Shador Sanders or whoever the fuck's the quarterback in the draft. So,
That's my biggest fear is that
oh, we're
I
winning
just
five games,
I
which is
hope
good
that
offensive line range. So,
oh
whatever.
yeah, offensive line's good. I just hope that because of the November stretch and the bye week, that Doug has to be gone before the bye week, and I don't think they're gonna win it. At most, they're gonna win one game. Okay, 2 games before the bye week, but even then, even if they go 2-3 during that stretch, and they're what, instead of 1-5, they're
Especially since we're
three and
5.5
nine.
point favorites. Like that never happens for us. And we're like ass. So guys,
Um,
free money. Bet against the Jaguars. Patriots
I'm
money line is
definitely.
money.
Oh, dude, Drake May over, Pop Douglas over, Hunter Henry over. I'm taking the over on
Hunter
all.
Henry anytime touchdown is free money.
I'm just going to bet. Yeah, I'm just gonna bet just two-leggers against the Jags, and none of them will hit because I'm just gonna bet. I'm gonna bet Patriots win, Drake May over, and the Patriots are going to. They're gonna lose, and Drake May is gonna be under by one. It's gonna be something dumb, but well. Besides that, Payne, we're doing good, my friend, and just signing up for more misery and suffering. But uh, anything else you want to say before we head out of here, John?
Not really. We're just depressed. This is not fun. It's
Yeah,
fun to talk to you, Jamal, but talk about the
it's
Jacksonville
fun. It's
Jaguars
fun.
is
That's why I just wanted to get a
yeah.
podcasting. But if you're
I
still
know, and I
listening to
totally
us,
forgot uploading the last episode too. So maybe this is just fate. I upload this one and we're gonna win. It
so never is this episode just gonna be in the vault until.
Oh, do you want me to just not upload all these? Just like lost videos. I just upload all in chunk at the end of the year to test out a theory. Now I'm gonna upload this one, and if we win, I'm just not gonna upload for the rest of the year and see what happens.
Dude, I just realized on Reddit Jags they have the banner profile. It's the Brian Thomas catch versus the Chiefs. But they put a bag over Logan Cook's head. They put a clown emoji over Tyson, and then they put the Michael Jordan crying emoji over Gabe Davis's face.
That's
With
unbelievable.
with the Jags meme guy just in the.
Oh yeah, the one from the Monday night game a long time ago.
That's how I felt watching just every game. So I guess
Uh,
those will be in the lost files. But John
Jags are
Michael, my
back.
good friend, we're so back. I just want to get to it's mock draft season, so
Golly, mock draft season in October is crazy work.
back like we never left.
All right, bud. You have a good rest of your day.
All right, man. Take
Enjoy
care. Love you,
yourself.
Joe.
Love you. Love you, Jamal.